Hello, all. Welcome. Welcome and welcome back. If you're new here, happy to have you. If you're returning, hey, fam. Hoping that you guys are all taking care of yourself and that you're good wherever you are. Um, yeah, we're here. We're going to see what the energy is looking like for my collective. Let's see what's going on out here. Um, I definitely feel like I needed to take a break. It's interesting. So we're kind of in Aries season now. We're kind of like still in that transition energy between Pisces and Aries. And so a lot of times the energy is like when it comes to Aries season, it's like the beginning of spring. It's just like as a collective, we gets ready to blast off. We get ready to debut. We get ready to step out, to do things, to be very action oriented. Whenever it comes, when it comes to like goals and things of that nature, people like to strategize those things as a society, like around New Year's and stuff like that. But then, like, people collectively kind of struggle to do that during that time period because it really is, in my opinion, a little unnatural to even think about planning major goals right after the intensity of what we come out of the whole holiday season. I think it really should be a time to plan, plot, so, as opposed to like stepping out and debut. So I really feel like it really is the start of spring. It really is like the start of like the Aries season that energy better fits of liftoff. Let's go. Let's get this going. And so I think you can feel that in the energy. But this is also like the shadow period for Mercury retrograde that's going to be happening at some point. I think April, something like that. Um, so yeah, I feel like it's a combination of different things that has me feeling like I need a break. Because there's things that's coming up. I also feel like, a lot of my collective, probably similar to myself, is ending cycles and beginning new cycles. And so oftentimes when you leave something, or oftentimes when there comes to that closing of something, it's like extra things start to come to the surface. Uh, Emotions, start to purge itself. Anything that needs to come up during this time, just allow it to come up. Grant yourself grace, maybe grant yourself some alone time. Maybe you need to pass a few tears through. If that's what you need to do, let it be. 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 Shout out to the Beatles. Just let it be. All right, so let's get into this reading here, or let's get into this prayer, and then we'll get into this reading. All right. Father God, Mother Divine, Archangel Michael, please cover me and my collective as we receive these messages today. We only seek messages of your highest vibration, messages that you deem for us to receive. Any ill will or evil eye energy sent our way, kindly block that energy, remove that energy from our presence, return the energy back to its rightful owner, bind them in their own energy so it can never harm anyone again. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, Holy Spirit, what is this reading about today? What is this reading about? What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to hear? What is this reading about? What does my collective need to know? And what does my collective need to hear? What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to hear? Nothing will come of the situation. Ooh. Void of Course Moon. So this came out with another card, which says, you and your loved ones are safe. New Moon in Cancer. These came out together. Nothing will come of the situation and you and your loved ones are safe. So if anybody attempted otherwise, know that Your loved ones are safe. You are safe. And whatever energy was attempted is going to return back to its rightful owner. So wherever that belongs or wherever that goes, we trust in the universe, and the universe is going to fix that. All right. So figured that out. Nothing needs to be clarified there, folks. Nothing to be seen. Nothing to be seen. All right. What else does my collective needs to know? What else does my collective need to hear? When you, what is that? What does that say? When you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. And my collective ain't play no stupid games, so that's not a word for my message. That's not a word for my collective. What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to hear? Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. There's an eclipse coming up. Somebody look into that. I'm not able to. I'm in the middle of a reading, but I feel like there's an eclipse coming up. So if you know, maybe put that in the comments. Let the folks know. Um, it says it's a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So the cards are coming out as pairs today. I don't. I'll see if that continues, but it's pretty interesting to me already. It's and it's interesting because the ducks that it's a little cold, so the ducks are kind of like they don't really care about the cold. They're still gonna be out there, but I hear from them a little bit less when it's cold. But a lot of the ducks that I have out here in my vicinity that you often hear in a lot of these videos, a lot of them come in pairs. You know, a lot of like ducks or swans or a lot of those creatures are like pair type people. Like they're monogamous, creatures, and they follow that like it's just so miraculous. I love to just watch them be so attached to each other, and it's just like where one goes, the other one goes. Where one goes, the other one goes. Where one goes, the other one goes. And it's interesting to me. So yeah, all my cards are also coming out as pairs for this particular reading. I don't believe in coincidences. And so I want to kind of believe that they're kind of joined together. So conclusions are within reach. And I do believe it is in relation to something that you have given a lot to. It says it's time to give rather than take. But I feel like there's someone here that's learning that. Someone here is learning that they need to give rather than take, and it's not my collective. I think it does involve my collective. It's something that my collective is given to. Step out of your comfort zone. Somebody's going to be stepping out of their comfort zone, moving toward the north node because my collective is their north node. I feel that already. This is about someone. But if it's not, know that your loved ones are safe, and know that there's something that you may have been giving to in the past or something that you've been working toward. Know that those conclusions are within reach. Something that you may have thought was even maybe not possible or maybe even a long way off. Maybe it was something that you thought was a long way off, and Spirit is saying, just look up. It's the things that you deem to be more of a long way off may not be as long of a way off as you think, as you assume. Okay? What else does my collective need to know? What else does my collective need to hear? What else does my collective need to know? What else does my collective need to hear? A new start is coming. This is what we're talking about here. I think a lot of y'all out here is feeling that kind of that there's that urge of just like it's time for the new cycle, new cycle, new cycle. It's time. It's time. Things start to feel just like old, crustified, tired. Whenever you come to the end of a cycle, it's almost like the end. It's almost like the last days of school or the last days of a job after you put in 2 weeks or something, or like the last days before you go on that big major vacation. It's like those last days when you like expected to kind of still go with routines when your body and mind is screaming new cycle, but you're not quite there yet at the new cycle. You still have to kind of play along with the cycle you're coming out of. And so it's that energy. So it can be a little bit it can be a little annoying. You may still have to kind of like gauge your temper, gauge your feeling, because that Aries can be a little rambunctious. The Aries energy that we're in, it can be a little hasty. It can be a little, um, it's fire, So it's like we have to kind of still gauge our emotions, gauge our feelings, so we don't allow things to explode or allow things to get out of hand. If we can keep our if we keep our stance known, we don't feel like we're being played, then there's a better chance that words won't be said out of error, or out of a emotion that's really a passing emotion. So the new start is coming. No, it is happening. It's coming. So it's something here about new moon as well. And I think this is a part of that anxiousness and kind of maybe a slight annoyance, is that your commitment is being tested at this time. Okay, so spirit may be saying, how serious are you? How serious are you about this change? Like, how serious are you when it comes to this new cycle that you're entering in? Are you going to let yourself go with the flow with the cycle? Or are you going to be seeking to over control? Do you have this sense of like you need to know what's happening in order to do it? Or are you able to just feel your way through and go with the flow truly? Like, how serious are you? And it's a cumulation of all of your lessons, all the things that you've, learned up to this point. Spirit is saying, all right, this is the time to integrate those lessons. So, what have we learned? Okay. Spirit saying, don't let your past hold you back, because that would be your South Node. And South Node are the things we already know to be true, or the lessons we've already learned, the cycles that we've already passed through. So we can't use those strategies of the past to get us anything new for the future. It doesn't feel like those go there. It feels like whatever it is that you need for the new era, it's almost like you pick those things up in real time when you're going through it. So that's why spirit wants you to go with the flow, because it feels like it's something that is not, it may not be something that it may not be something that you can use old ways of doing to do it. And so, yeah, don't let your past hold you back. However that means to you is going to be very different for everybody, and the situations are going to differ. Um, but yeah, don't let your past hold you back. And the way to stay in line with that vision, Spirit wants you to say, hold your vision. So it almost doesn't matter. It almost doesn't matter. Um, the things that may try to hold you back, or the things you think you may need in order to pursue something. You may think, oh, I need A, B, C, D to do it. And Spirit saying, you have everything you need. You've always had everything you need. Most importantly, you got the vision, and Spirit didn't give that vision to nobody else. Not that particular thing, not that particular vision for something. The visions that we receive, um, oh my goodness. Yeah. It reminds me of I'm a big Fleetwood Mac fan. Um, what's that song? The lyric, I love that lyric too. Um, it's something like, "There I go, I see crystal visions. I keep my visions to myself. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. And women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know." That's one of my favorite Fleetwood Mac songs. But she has a line, I think it's the second line in that song, where she says she has crystal visions. She keeps her visions to herself, you know? So whatever these are, these visions that you've had that are crystal clear to you, that you've had to learn, you probably have had a history of wanting to share your ideas years back, a dozen times, time and time again. And whatever it was, whatever transpired, you learned. Just like I'm sure Stevie Nicks has had to learn. That line that says, "I keep my visions to myself," she probably also had to learn. No, 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 no. I no longer share my visions. I keep my crystal visions to myself now. So whatever this is for you, breathe out and know that you got the handle on it. And if you still have doubt, surrender to the divine. Full moon. Surrender. And know that you're deserving and that you're good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Okay? Know that nobody else, confidence is your key to success. Know that nobody else can switch that up for you. Nobody else can make you do what you need to do. And nobody else has the visions for but you. Okay? All right? Let me get a swig. Confidence is the key to your success. Okay. What else does my collector need to know? What else does my collector need to hear? What is else? La 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 la. Here we go. And no, these are just learning experiences. This is Gaia Gateway Activation. It says learning experience, wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence. This is Earth School, my babies. So whenever we try to hold ourselves back, whenever we try to say, "Oh, we need A, B, and C in order to do uh, E, F, G," you know, no, it's what you make it. So if you feel like that's what you need, then that's what you hold out on a need, But know that this is Earth School, so you shouldn't have to wait for things to arrive in order to make moves. You don't have to wait for specific things in order to make uh, the things you want to see real. It's almost like Julia James from "I Know What You Did Last Summer." What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for? Love the movie. But yeah, the spirit wants to know. What are you waiting for, huh? Because what you have is inside of you. It's always been there, inside. This is the Holy Grail. Would you be surprised to realize you got the Holy Grail inside you? This says inner discovery, finding sacredness, and you are what you seek. So that means it's inside. There's something about these experiences, there's something about the wisdom that you know, the things that you've been through, in comparison to the things that you still want to feel, taste, feel, like run through, live through, like to things you still want to be. These things are kind of competing for your attention. What door you want to go through? You want to go through something that you've already been through, right? That you've already kind of felt your way through. It's going to be the devils that you know. So that may make you feel comfortable because it's the devils that you know. Here, there's still devils here, but it's brand new. But we do know that, new devils or new levels equals new devils. So it's tricky because a lot of people, unfortunately, would choose the devils that they know as opposed to anything new because that would be that fear of change that people can have too, you know. Um, but finding sacredness, a part of that holy grail, is finding sacredness within yourself. Perhaps that's a lesson that we had to give to ourselves that wasn't taught to ourselves. Either way, whether it was taught to us, given to us, or not, is 100% our responsibility to find it. Either way. If we weren't given love, if we weren't given these things, it is 100%. Once we become an adult, it is 100% our responsibility to figure out how to give ourselves the things that we did not receive. Why? Because this is the Earth's goal. And you have to find yourself sacred enough to do that. You have to know that you are what you seek, but oftentimes we're seeking outside of ourselves. You are what you seek, meaning you mirror what you seek. So if what you seek is trash, then that's what you are. That's what you become because you are what you seek. So why not seek yourself, right? Like why not? Why is it harder for people to seek out themselves? I am presence. What does it say? Light body activation, accessing the divine within. This has been the single most important evolution that you've experienced, my collective. Because a lot of people don't have the ability to access this level. This is the level here. It's like someone here has realized I don't need people, places, and things to hold me up or to reflect to me who I am. That's a type of evolution because when we're young and we're growing, we very much need our surroundings to dictate who we are. And we don't want to stand out from that. We want to blend right on in our earlier years because that is less painful. It's more painful during those years to stand out. Like there was an actress that won an Oscar, and I didn't see the movie that she won an Oscar for. Um, but she was talking about how I think I seen like a clip how she was talking about how she just wanted to be different. She just wanted to be different, and she realized that she just had to be herself. And I thought that was a little interesting. I thought it was a little unusual because generally, when we are younger, we don't want to be different. Oftentimes, we stifle our differences because we just think that we just want to blend in. We don't want to stand out. We don't want to make too much, you know. For some of us, we didn't want to make too much of a commotion. We just wanted to get by. Like, hopefully, nobody will look too closely at us. But hopefully that's just a passing of time and that's something that you do grow out of because you are individual. We are individual. And we do need to pay some attention to that. It doesn't mean it's everything. Our individuality is not everything. We still are part of a collective, you know, but still the collective shouldn't the collective can't outweigh our own personal needs. It just cannot. It's like when you get on a plane and they tell you, you know, you got to put that mask over your face before you can help anybody put it on their face. It's out of safety. It's out of the safety of everyone, meaning that you can't be filling anybody else's. You can't keep on filling the tanks of all these exterior people. You are what you seek. You can't keep on filling everybody else's tank if your tank ain't being filled. Nobody has any interest on filling up your tank, but you have an interest in filling up all these other folks' tanks. It can't happen. And people may feel some kind of way about you if you've laid down these new boundaries of just like, I can no longer be that. I can no longer be that for you. Or this situation can no longer be. People can feel some kind of ways and they can feel other ways they want to about that. But it's interesting. It should be always interesting to know who has the biggest issues with you when it comes to stating your boundaries, when it comes to communicating the things that you need, when it comes to your success as you experience it. It's important to understand what these reactions are looking like around you, because that may be a telltale sign that more changes are needed. When it comes to the individuals we keep around. So that's something to know, if that's something to be true. But know that, you know, these synchronicities, this is the divine matrix, man. Interconnectedness, synchronicities, um, the things that you notice and the things that come up to be true are not things that happen on accident. It's not a coincidence. The synchronicities that you see, the patterns that you notice in people, places, and things is not by coincidence. It's almost just like, how serious are you when it comes to your belief, even in yourself? It's just like, we can say that we believe ourselves. We can say that we're self loving. We can say it all day. But if our actions say otherwise, it's almost just like, is it for show? I don't know. But divine support keeps coming up. The spirit wants you to know that you are protected and that your spiritual team is always looking out for you. Um, uh, and we got crystal skull wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. I feel like I feel like you're catching a lot of attention with how your energy is feeling right now, how people perceive your energy, and I feel like it's gonna be really hard to fake the funk if people aren't matching your vibration these days. I think. Hmm. Yeah. Because this is definitely confirmation that like you're in a very different space. Whoever I'm connecting to is like you're in a very different space. Um, and your energy is vibrating so high that it's like, if you're still even in communication or connection with anything that's low vibrational or just not of your vibration, it's just going to be very um, obvious, it seems like. But you're clear seeing, so it's like it's like, you know what you know. It's like, if that rings true at all, it's like you already know it to be true and you got that situation under control. It doesn't feel like it's my business. Okay, what else do I want to do? What else does? What else are we doing? Do tarot. All right, what is going on? What does my collector need to know? What does my collector need to hear? But yeah, with this third eye activation, you may have had another um, you may have had another awakening, or this may just be kind of a closing up of the cycle and then starting getting yourself prepared, um, or your angels, your spiritual team, getting things prepared for the new cycle, the new era that's up for you, coming up upon for you. Um, I almost feel like this is somebody in your energy though that's having a third eye activation, because this feels. I'll ask Spirit, show me who's having this third eye activation. Show me who's having this third eye activation. Nine of Wands. This could be you. This is someone, this is the energy of, I been through a lot, been battle tested. It's almost like, someone's needing to gather all the strength they got to get through to the next cycle, just to get through. And we are at the 9, so that's beautiful, because we know that um, tens are those is the endings and beginnings. So that 9 to me is that energy of, as I was saying at the beginning of this reading, like nines really are that energy of that right before you get ready to leave a job, or right before you get ready to go on vacation, or right before. And it's like that anxiousness because you know it's coming, but it's not here yet. This is that energy because this is the 9 of Wands. So it's like you just, it's that energy of like my babies. You just have to like gather all the strength you got to keep going to the 9, because who's really gonna just pass out right now? That's why this is a warrior card. This is why this is that ride or die kind of card, because it's like, well, who's gonna quit now? Like I see, but you may not be able to see the finish line. It may be all cloudy. This is like kind of like a moon energy kind of. It feels like moon energy as this current cycle wraps up. And so it's like you can't see, it's not quite clear to see how close things are yet. It's still very foggy, confusing. 9 can be significant. We got 9 of Cups and 9 of Wands. So this is someone else, as I figured. Okay. At first, when I just seen the 9 of Wands, I feel like it still could be my collective that's coming out of something that's just like I need to master whatever little bit I can to get through. Hiya! Hiya! Um, but me seeing the 9 of Cups here, I can read it as both ways. 9 can be significant, but I do feel like with the 9, someone is definitely having spiritual awakening, spiritual ascension here. So it could either be you, and this could be something that you just have to like, muster up the strength to get through because this is your wish. Either way, whatever someone is, whomever this is, whether this is someone getting the strength to come to you, gathering all the strength they have to come to you, it's because you're their wish. Okay? If you are gathering all the strength you need to get through, it's because you're coming upon your wish. And whatever it is you're working on, or whatever it is that you want to see come to fruition, it's like it's wait until the clouds clear, you'll see how close it really is to you kind of vibe. Um, and so it could be either or. It could be something that you're looking forward to or been waiting to come in or through, or this is someone in your energy that you're their wish and they've held onto this and they've kept it to themselves. But it's something that they have to fight through and get through um, in order to get to you. And it really is a test of faith, and it's a test of their resilience, it's a test of their stamina. It's looking like it's the King of Pentacles. So whether this is you or someone in your energy, Pentacles, that's earth energy. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo could be significant. If this is not someone coming toward you in this energy of the King of Pentacles, then this is just your security coming in. And it's almost just like, keep up, keep up, keep going. Muster up that last bit of strength, because when you come out of it, it's gonna set you into this King of Pentacles. It doesn't matter about sex, whether you're it's the energy of the card. So you could be feminine and still be now residing and showing up as the King of Pentacles, meaning that you are your sole responsible party. Like nobody's taking care of your business but you. So that you would show up in that King of Pentacles boss energy, even as a femme. So that's possible as well. I am feeling like with this Ace of Wands that this is someone that's looking to have a new beginning with you. And it's very passionate with the wands. Tell me more. Yeah, it's like it's hidden right now. So this is someone that has never exposed these feelings to you. But it's like if you are, okay, so 10 of Swords in the reverse. Someone wants to recover something with you. Or they're hoping something hasn't ended. It could have been something that had taken a really long time to come through. This person could maybe feel like you're bored with them, or that you could feel like for those of you who know this person's into you, it's like this person may feel some kind of way about that, because there's like, if you know they like you and they haven't brought anything through, there's this feeling that you think that they're unreliable, that they can't, that, that they're, complacent, that, maybe they're lazy or stubborn, or that they're unmotivated when it comes to my collective. And that's obviously not going to be something that draws you is if they're not making something known. And I don't see anything being shown. King of Wands. So I feel like this person likely didn't show it because they were used to getting attention with the King of Wands in the past. This person was used to getting attention. They were also used to maybe people coming to them. So maybe this person was expecting you to make a move toward them because they were this kind of bullheaded figure. But it's still in the upright. So, there's nothing wrong with an upright king. But, so he's not like, negative, but it's still, they still can be bullheaded though, or stubborn, or kind of set in their ways. But here we go with the cycles ending. The world. This person's had a major cycle close in their world. What is the cycle that's ended? Show me what the cycle is. What is the cycle closing here with the world? Clarify the world. Ten of Pentacles. Possibly as it pertains to a family situation, household. Whether it be the family that they created themselves or the family in which they were born into. Five of Swords. Do some sort of, it was a toxic dynamic where there was some sort of betrayal, or like someone got over on someone, and it ended a cycle there in their situation. Could have been with a Queen of Swords. So This could be a divorcee or a wife figure. Okay, Spirit, show me what this has to do with my collective. Show me what this has to do. What does it have to do with my collective? Emperor. Ask, what does this have to do with my collective? The Emperor. Okay, so somebody's ready to boss up. Somebody's ready to boss up here for my collective, and as it pertains to my collective, because that's specifically what I asked. Is what does it have to do with my collective? The Emperor wants to communicate a transition that they're going through, something that they've left behind. What does this Emperor want to communicate to my collective? Show me what this Emperor wants to communicate to my collective. Be a father figure, authoritative. This person could be a father, or just be kind of known as like some type of authority figure um, in their community with people that's around them. We got Page of Pentacles sideways. Yeah, there's an Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Wands in the reverse. This person feels a need to come through to be the emperor, to be commanding, because they feel like there's a lot of misunderstanding as it pertains to your connection, and as it pertains to like some sort of level of delays here. There's been some delays, I believe, in this person coming forth and bringing their truth to you, or bringing with their how they truly feel for you up. Because I haven't seen any cups yet, so this really feels like. This person is delayed messages as it pertains to you being their wish. It's like this person views you as wish fulfillment, and you don't know unless you know. It's almost like y'all, unless you are, some of y'all may know because some of y'all, a lot of y'all are psychics. I mean, I titled this page, this channel, Illuminate the Oracle, not because I felt like I was the only oracle. It's because I knew that I'd be talking to other oracles and illuminators out there of different degrees or different interests to do different things. But either way, the great majority of y'all are like just naturally intuitive. That's why y'all here. Y'all just new intuitive energies, people. And so yeah, it's like if you know kind of vibe. But if you don't know, then this person is not gonna be the one to tell you kind of vibe, because this person is hiding their emotions. They're hiding their emotions, literally. Um, okay, so this person is fearing that you're gonna move on beyond them. Well, let's see. What does this person fear when it comes to my collective? Show me what this person fears when it comes to my collective. Yeah, that you're gonna reject them. That you're gonna just see them as just like that. You're gonna reject their offer, and that you're gonna just see them as just like a waste of time, as an illusionist, as someone that likes to paint pictures but can't see things through. Someone who allows themselves to be overwhelmed by their emotions or their choices. They could also just be overwhelmed by their choices, or that's what they fear. That's what you perceive of them. That they have been unable. This person fears that you feel that the reason for their delays is because they can't get things situated as it pertains to their choices. They can't get it situated when it comes to what they like. They can't figure out what they like. They think you think that way of them. And so they just stall and think about what they did. They think about what they invested in, what they got out of that, whatever it is that they did invest in. it didn't produce anything. It didn't gift them anything. Um, there's a chariot. I'm gonna pull on this chariot. What is this? Because we got 7-7, so 7-7 could be significant here. But it's like this person wants to move forward to you with the chariot card, but then we got this waiting here. We got this. Well, well, I don't know if I got it like that. I mean, I already just put in this money on this other relationship, and I don't want got one penny go out of that. So I think I just want to spend my time on my fixings of my on my money. Fuck bitches. I don't know where this voice is coming from, but it's just like that's where their minds are, but their emotions are. They tell a different tale. This King of Wands here is being a bullhead because they think you make them so happy though with the Sun card. Oh, we got the Sun and the Moon. We got the Sun and the Moon that came out at the same time, and it's also 18 and 19. So there is a spiritual elevation that's happening here, and these are counterparts. These are the strongest kind of counterparts that you can see whenever you got the Sun and the Moon that come out together. That's masculine and feminine energy, yin and yang. They came out together, and so this is the perfect spiritual divine match here. And there is like this vibe of like you are the sun, moon, and stars. And then now we got the couple. Queen of Wands showed up. And we already had the king showed up. So now we got a pair. Right after we had the moon and the stars. Or the moon and the sun. And then here goes this Knight of Cups. And then we got this once again. What is up with this? It's like a loop. It's like a loop in this person's head of what they dream and what they imagine. But it's like what actions are they putting forth? It's um okay. I'm gonna ask what actions they tend on bringing forth to my collective. What actions does this person intend on bringing forth to my collective? What action does this person plan on bringing forth to my collective? Nature signs. So that's speaking of synchronicities. It's like this person communicates with you through everything, through music, through nature. They're trying to like listen into their intuition. It's like they're looking for a sign from you, but they're using it by like trying to like listen in to their team. It's something that feels very new for them. But it's like they know that you're spiritual and it's almost like they try to follow suit. So maybe if they know that you meditate, maybe they're trying to meditate. I don't know if they know that if you do yoga, maybe they're trying to do yoga or something. Or they feel like if they know that you're a prayer warrior, then they're down there on the news being a prayer warrior and talking to God. It's like it's something here that is like they know that you do, and it's like they're trying to do it too, because this card doesn't belong here. This card doesn't belong here. Friendship. Okay, so for some of y'all, this could be someone that is either a former friend to you or a current friend to you or currently in the friend zone of some kind, or y'all have connected first as friends. You could have been the light to this person because the light was in the light card came in reverse. But I decide whether I want to read it in reverse, and I decided to here. So I feel like with the reverse, with the light card in reverse, that you were a light to this person, and this person could feel like they're in the dark. This person knows that you had pure intentions with them. Friendship again. This person knows that you had pure intentions as their friend and that you are a fabulous friend to them. I have no idea this person has been a fabulous friend to you, or whether or not they're still your friend. But I do think there's something that's very significant here as it pertains to a friendship. If this is someone brand new that's coming in toward you in your life, it's likely going to come out of nowhere, and the feeling is going to be intense. But it may start off as a friendship. And that's exactly where it needs to start off. There's something about this connection where it's like that may be the reason why maybe a little bit of a struggle for this person to kind of like shed new light on what's happening here. If the connections if the connection currently resides in friendship. There may be a feeling in this person that I don't know if I want to ruin something if there's a chance that they may not feel the same way. So this person may doubt whether or not you feel the same. If they may doubt whether or not you want to celebrate with them, because they may feel like you're in the know about something with this divination card. They could feel like you know more than you're letting on. They also know that you're protected and that you're following your own way here. They can sense and feel in your energy that you're making a lot of changes due to you're just making better choices, and it's due to the healing that you've done on yourself and healing your inner child. I feel like this person either needs to do that or that's something that they're working on themselves because they have a lot of inner child healing to do. But this person feels like there's no coming together with this being in the reverse. Um, has someone gotten wisdom that somebody's not coming together? True wisdom. Journey. Music in the reverse. Someone feels like you're not listening to them, that you're not listening to the signs they're sending you. With music being in the reverse, stargazing in the reverse, transformations in the reverse, magical blessings in the reverse. So it's like some of my cards are in the reverse, but not all of them are. And so I feel like it is telling me a tale here. They question whether or not you even want to hear about the transformation. They wonder if you even are looking for the signs they sent to you. They wonder if they'll still be able to experience this magical blessing that they know is you. Because you are someone that they wished for, but they decided not to give their wish the attention that they desired to give it because they had some inner turmoil issues. They struggled. I feel like they may have struggled with the way that you shine from within. So they have convinced themselves that the ways in which you shine from within, they don't reflect that themselves. That led them to some kind of insecurity issues, or it's like almost like they created every reason in the world as to why something couldn't work because of how down they felt about themselves. It's like if they didn't feel like they shine from the inside, what good would they be standing side by side with someone that so easily shines from the inside? But that's their own, they didn't believe in their own magic. You see, you shine from within because you believe in yourself. You believe in your magic. You believe that you can make anything possible that you want to make possible, that you're not going to allow yourself to be stuck if you're not supposed to. You know that you're not stuck anywhere, is the vibe. Whereas this person may allow themselves to feel stuck. which means that they're not allowing themselves to believe in their own magic. What's this person's next? Show me what this person's next moves are to my collective. Oh my goodness. And we're going to wrap it up there. Show me this person's next moves toward my collective. First card out. Show me this person's next move toward my collective. Thoughts. Show me this person's next move to my collective. Adjudication. High honor. So this person may be in the midst of something right now that is taking their present self away. It could be like something that's currently in adjudication that they may be needing to be very present for. It could be something about a mature woman, or a mature woman could have been in the midst here. But as far as, it's kind of like this energy of like, this person's you're gonna stay in this person's mind. Like, you're not budging from this person's mind. It's like they know that you're one in a million. It's like, to me inside out, you make my heart speak. Need no one else. You're all I need. Personality and everything you do makes me love everything about you. Your smile, your style is so fly. I can't deny. Shout out, Rest in Paradise, Aaliyah. One in a million. This person knows that you're one in a million. And it's like, you're gonna stay in this person's thoughts. Um, but it doesn't seem like they're making a move, because it seems like they're elsewhere, fighting through something in this adjudication here. Um, clarify this high honor. Clarify this high honor. Concern. This person's concerned that you're going to be carried off and carried away into your next era, and that they'd be shut out and that they won't have a way in. There is a concern because they see that you are elevating and that you are elevating. This person feels like imprisoned or stuck where they are. Tell me more. 29 could be significant. 25 could be significant. 33 could be significant. 30 could be significant. And 16 could be significant. And meanwhile, keep your energy up because unexpected income is coming your way. But I think that's kind of what this person, because you are of high honor. Whatever you're working on is going to bring you up into high honor. It's going to pull you up. And this person has concern that this sudden wealth that you experience, 11 can be significant, is going to keep them from you. Lovers. Their word is going to keep them from you. This person wants to, they want a courtship though. Um, Someone's concerned. They're going to come through and they're going to try to court you. They could even be coming from a distance. There's expectation here. They know that you have your expectations. They know that you have your boxes. that you need to check, the things that you need to make yourself feel comfortable. If this person wants to put all this energy into what makes them comfortable, that's also where you get to do too. That's just kind of how it is. That's just, we're not in relationships with just ourselves here, especially when we're looking to invite other people in. It takes two. It takes two, baby. All right, that's it. If you like my vibe, please like and subscribe. All right, I'm out of here. Until next time. Thank you.